I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. This is a piano we just finished up that's ready to go. This is a Yamaha UX1. So I'm not sure exactly what the major differences are. I didn't look it up, but they seem very insignificant, except that this has an X in the back posts. Usually, well, come back here and you can see. Usually these back posts, if you can kind of see it back there, are just straight up and down, and these are in an X formation, so it kind of was christened the Yamaha UX. But other than that, it really seems a lot like a U1. I could probably look up what the differences are, but they seem minute. And maybe a few little kind of upgrades, like this music desk that is like a kind of a stylistic flourish, I guess. And this piano was actually super babied, as some of the pianos that we get in are. It didn't seem like it had been used all that heavily at all. Nonetheless, we did a full refurbish, so that includes cleaning and reshaping hammers and repinning and alignment and lubrication, tightening, full regulation, and it turned out great. It sounds a lot like a U1 to me, which is to say excellent. I've actually sold a lot of UXs over the years, but I've sold a lot more U1s, and they're just consistent. I continue to seek them out, to refurbish them, and to sell them because they're so good. They're so solid. My customers are so happy with them. I've been selling U1s and UXs for probably close to 20 years now, and it's I continue with them because they're so good and because my customers are so happy. So, and this one is no exception. Okay, so cosmetically, everything that I was talking about there a second ago, all of that is guts related. Cosmetically, we kind of polished up the hardware, so like the hinges and the lock, the pedals, those kinds of things, just so that it looks nice. But other than that, like I said, this piano's been babied, and cosmetically this piano needs very, very little. It's, I wouldn't say A+ condition, but it's an A condition cosmetically for sure. And just to kind of give you an idea of what I was talking about on the guts, you can see these hammers have been reshaped. They're beautifully rounded and they don't have cuts in them. And this regulation, this is probably the easiest test that you can do to test the regulation of a piano. You can slowly engage each note, and they should all come to within 1/8 of an inch of the string when you go very slowly, and then they pull back, and then the key travels just a little bit more. That's called aftertouch, after that hammer pulls away. And sure enough, all of these notes are perfect. There's about, I don't know, a dozen or so different specs that have to be met. That's one of them, but that's probably the easiest to look at as kind of a layman. It's a big tone, sounds like a Yamaha to me. A nice big rich tone. It's bright, like Yamahas kind of have a reputation for. A lot of people that when they think of Yamaha, they think of bright, and I would say this one has that, but it's bright in a pleasing way, in a nice kind of poppy way. no surprise for essentially a Yamaha U1. It also has this middle pedal when you engage it. A lot of these Asian pianos do have that middle pedal that you can push down, and then you see how I have it locked in place. So when it's down and locked like that, it enables you to play very, very quietly. Kind of mutes it out. Great piano, and this piano, from a longevity standpoint, this piano for sure has decades and decades of good use. Well, price-wise, by the way, this piano is less than half of what this piano, like a lot less than half of what this piano would be if it were brand new. Functionally, it is like new, and cosmetically, almost like new. Pretty close. Thanks for watching.